Hi guys, welcome to Social Food Network. I'm Chef Simon Miller. I hope you're all keeping well. If you're here, you're back again for some more chef basic skills. And if you haven't and you've not visited us before, please subscribe to our channel. Push that bell for the notifications for the new videos because they're all really good and there's lots coming. So today I'm going to cook a pork chop for you. So I've got this stunning, absolutely stunning pork chop down the front here. This is bone in. This is from my local butcher. This is an amazing butcher in Ilkley and it's called Lishman's. So if you are local, go to Lishman's and try out these pork chops, they're stunning. So the reason we get it with the bone on is one, because we get a thicker chop. It's going to keep nice and moist when we're cooking it, and we also want like a nice bit of rind on it with a nice bit of fat. We're going to render that down and it's going to give a lot of flavour to the meat as well. So there's a few things there when you're buying a pork chop. So the first thing we need to do is we need to score this fat along here. So you need quite a sharp knife. And the reason we score it is, one, it helps it cook evenly and it helps it cook a little bit quicker, and also it keeps it nice and flat in the pan. Okay, so all we're going to do, like I say, you need quite a sharp knife and you're just going to go straight through the skin, push it down around a sort of centimetre apart, all the way through, all the way through. Your butcher can do this if you're a little bit worried about cutting yourself, or you know, they usually offer, they did offer here when I bought this one. So go all the way through, wonderful. Okay, so I'll have a little look at that. You can see I'm all the way through the skin there, I'm into the fat. It's going to help it crispen up really nicely as well. So we're going to season that, quite generous. Salt, I'm using Maldon sea salt here. Some cracked black pepper, be quite generous. I'm going to turn it over, season the other side. Pepper on the side, wonderful. And then all we're going to do is just move that around the board. I'm going to get all that seasoning down, all that fat. That's going to help it crispen up. Wonderful. Okay, and there's our pork chop ready for the pan. So our pan is preheated. It's going to be nice and hot. We don't want it too hot, but we want it a bit of sizzle when we go in with it. We go in with a little bit. This is just quite a neutral oil, a little bit of veg oil to start off. We are going to add butter and everything later, and then we're going to go in. First thing we're going to do is render that fat down. So we're going to go in, like I say, a little bit of a sizzle, but it's not going crazy. If you put it in and it's too hot, all you're going to do is you're going to burn that fat really quickly, and you're not going to be able to actually crisp it up before it's ready. So you kind of need to hold this in place here to get that sort of fat really nice and crispy. You can use some tongs or a spoon to help you, but I'm just going to use my hand for today. Wonderful guys, so you can have a little look there. That's how we want the skin, lovely and golden. That's going to be really crispy, almost like sort of pork crackling. Okay, so we're just going to start cooking it on either side now. Turn that over. And like I say, because we scored that fat, it's going to stay nice and flat now when we're roasting it. So you want to get a lovely caramelisation on each side. We're going to cook it for around 2–2.5 minutes on each side. So now for a few little garnishes to go with it, and a few little aromats. So I've got some, again, the same butcher, some lovely black pudding. So I'm just going to cook this. I personally like to peel my black pudding. I don't really like the sort of the feeling of the skin in the mouth. So I just little thin slice, take off that skin. And it's not going to shrivel up as well. Sometimes it shrivels up when you cook it. It's not very appealing. Okay, cut it how you want. I'm just going to cut it into kind of nice shapes here. Okay, I'm going to go in with the black pudding. I've got a couple of beautiful shallots here. This is a banana shallot, so literally I've just cut this in half. I've peeled the outer couple of layers and I've taken the roots off. So we're going to put them in. I'm going to get them nice and roasted as well. And now it's quite important. Now we're going to add some butter. Okay, so the butter's going to make it really rich. It's going to caramelise the meat really nicely, and it's going to make a lovely kind of sort of little bit of sauce to go with it. Okay, so this is a nice bit of unsalted butter. Be quite generous, so we're going to go in with that. And And as the butter melts, it's going to start to foam, okay? So we don't actually now want the pan on too high a heat. We're going to have it sort of kind of medium, and it's going to caramelise the meat nice and slowly, and it's going to cook nice and evenly. If the pan's too high, it's going to cook really quickly on the outside, and the middle's not going to be how we want it. So now our butter's melting, we're going to go in with a little bit of thyme. You can use rosemary if you prefer, but thyme works really well with the pork and the shallots. And also a little bit of garlic. So you don't really have to peel these. I'm just literally going to crush them with the back of the knife, and I'm going to throw them in as well. So in the trade, these are called aromats, so they're just basically called aromats, they're aromatic, and then when you're roasting meats or joints, they get a beautiful flavour and make it very aromatic. Okay, so the pork's had a couple of minutes on that one side. I'm just going to turn it over so you can see the beautiful colour. Okay, so it's lovely and caramelised. That butter's kind of done its job. It's really caramelised the meat. So I'm just going to turn that over now, and we're going to do the other side. Same colour. You can see how these sort of lovely shallots down here, they've started to caramelise as well. Again, that's exactly what we want. We're going to go turn them back over and cook them nice and slow. And our black pudding's getting heat into it as well. So just keep that rolling round, keep that moving round. Get a nice even colour on that. Wonderful, so the pork chops now had its 2.5 minutes on each side, so I'm just going to take it out to rest onto the plate. You see these lovely shallots that I've got here as well that are nicely caramelised. So I'm going to take them out as well. I'm going to try and keep them nice and whole. I'm going to put them on the plate, they'll be nice and whole. Black pudding, that's nice and warm in the middle and nice and crispy. And all we're going to do with all this butter, all these aromats, is just over the top. Now, really important, that needs to rest. Okay, so we let the pork rest for the same sort of time we cooked it. So it's going to need about 6 minutes to rest. The longer the better, as long as it's not really going cold. So like I say, we're going to leave that for 5 to 6 minutes and come back and slice it on the plate. Okay, so the pork is now rested. It's had around 7 or 8 minutes to rest. I'm just going to slice it. So obviously it's on the bone, like I said, so we're just going to take it off the bone to serve it. You could more than happily just serve it like that. That's absolutely fine. We're just going to take it off the bone and slice it. So take off all the aromats on the top. And if we stand it up, you see it's got the bone on this side. So we put the knife in just on the side of the bone, and we just slice it down. Try and angle the knife towards the bone, okay? Just follow the meat all the way down until it comes off. Okay, there's a little bit here on the bottom as well. Sometimes it's one piece, so all you would do then is just follow it round. We're just going to nick that off there. Wonderful. Okay, so now our meat's off the bone. Just going to slice this. So it's lovely and moist. It's a tiny bit pink in the middle. It's fine for eat pork a little bit pink, so don't be worried about that. Pork has the habit of drying out really quickly, so we want to cook it a little bit under and let it rest for the time that we need to let it rest. First, and we'll serve this with a lovely little bit of apple and elderflower puree. Go on with my pork, nice, moist, nice and tender. I've got my black pudding. I'm just going to go on with the black pudding. These lovely shallots that we've rendered and roasted and caramelised, they're beautiful as well. They're going to go on. I've got a little bit of the garlic that I've roasted with, so a bit of confit garlic. I'm going to put that on as well. That's going to add a real nice little extra surprise to the dish. That's really nice to eat. It's really soft and caramelised in the middle. And then to finish this off, we're just going to go with a little bit of chicken juice. So this is the chicken juice that was in one of our previous videos. I'll put the link in the description below. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this. That's going to finish it all off. So we've reduced it down nicely now. I'm just going to glaze the pork a little bit all around. Okay, so there's another basic from Social Food Network, the bone-in pork chop. If you have enjoyed the video, like we mentioned before, please consider subscribing to our channel. It does keep us motivated to make new great content for you guys. There's more basics to come, so ring that bell for the notifications for any new videos. And again, I really appreciate your time. Take care, and we'll see you back here again soon on Social Food Network. Thank you.